Hello everyone, welcome back to the Wolf. So today in this video I'll be talking about crude oil, silver and gold. I hope you remember I've entered in a long position in crude oil, how it ended up and whether it is running in profits or whether not. I will be discussing each and everything in today's video. So let's get straight to the point. So right over here, starting with the crude oil's chart, and I'm on the crude oil daily time frame chart. I hope you remember I entered in a long position in crude oil somewhat over here at $65.9 level, right exactly over here. I did made a video that why I'm entering in a long position, and well, my first take profit was over here at $71.6, but the price of crude oil went all the way up till $70 level, and obviously when the any trade goes up in favor like a lot, as you can clearly see it went up way above my 50% of my profits. So I placed my stop loss above break even, so I was trailing my stop loss, and as you can clearly see after that the price just dumped towards the downside incessantly, and there is no obscure analysis over here, and the price literally just dumped towards the downside, back to back consecutive red candles. And that's why I always say that crude oil is very uncertain, and this is because of Trump's tariff. I hope you already know it is, he's just putting tariffs everywhere, and after the 90 days pause also he's just placing tariffs everywhere. And the oil, especially the Indian and Russian relationship between the oil, is also getting affected a lot, due to which you can clearly see what is happening in the price of oil. And every time I say that if the price of crude oil is below $65 mark, it becomes very uncertain. And obviously every single time, whether the price of crude oil is above $65 or below it, it is uncertain, that's for sure, and that's the truth. And as you can clearly see, we are seeing back to back red candles. Every single level is being breaking down towards the downside, and price is right now not respecting any level. Price is breaking down every single level very easily like a butter, you can clearly see. So right over here, this is the next important support for crude oil at $63, but obviously I'm not taking any trade. I've told this dozens of times that I only take a trade in crude oil when the price is above $65. That's kind of a benchmark for me, that if the price of crude oil is uncertain or not. And for me personally it is uncertain, and that's why I'm avoiding to take any trade in crude oil as of now. And yeah, this was my trade. It ended up in, I would say, kind of break even and a little bit profits only, nothing much right now in the price of crude. And I'm not taking any trade, obviously. Personally, this is not a financial advice. This is it for crude oil as of now. Moving to silver, and I'm on the silver's daily time frame chart. I hope you can clearly see, and I did entered in a short position over here at silver. I did not informed about it because obviously I'm making a video after a plethora of days and weeks, but I did personally entered in a short position in silver. Why? If I remove all these drawings, then you can clearly see the price of silver was at its all-time high right over here, exactly right over here, and then it made a doji candle, which is a neutral candle. But as you can clearly see, there is a very high volume in this doji candle, and the next candle was basically kind of an engulfing candle and very big body, along with a very good volume of short sellers, meaning that for me it was a good opportunity to enter in a short position on silver. And I did not share this trade with you guys at all, but I'm just sharing a quick analysis with you guys. And also one more thing, don't believe that if I'm sharing my trade with you guys, meaning that I'm giving you some sort of signals to enter in any asset or go short. No, that's not how it works. Most of the times I make my trades public, and most of the times I do not make them public. The main reason for this is simple, so that you guys can learn from my trades. That's why only I make videos and I make some tweets about my trade updates, and these are not signals. Don't take them as signals. And I always say this, no financial advice. You have to learn trading on yourself, and you have to be dependent on your own self rather than me or any other YouTuber or whatever influencer. So just I'm sharing my small analysis that why I took this short position on silver. So as I've already told you, this was the confirmation for me. Price of silver was near its all-time high, and I saw a doji candle, which is obviously a neutral candle, and the next candle was also a very good volume red candle, meaning the selling candle. So I entered in a short position, and this was my confirmation. Obviously average entry price was somewhat over here at $39.2 when this candle over here, as you can clearly see, this big red candle, 25th of July's of candle, when it came near here at $39.2. if I zoom in, you can clearly see approx this was my entry price only, so it is a little bit high, somewhat over here. This was my entry price exactly, now to be precise. And well, I went short, but what is my stop loss? So this is a very important thing, that what is my stop loss, because the price of silver is near its all-time high, meaning that there are no previous levels towards the upside. So what will be my stop loss here? So for that I basically drew Fibonacci, and if I remove Fibonacci from here, so basically I have to find a level towards the upside, right, for stop loss. So if you have to find a level towards the upside, you have to draw a bearish Fibonacci. So I did the same thing, I will do again just so you guys know. From this top to this bottom, a bearish Fibonacci, as you can clearly see, this is a bearish Fibonacci. So the levels are here 1.618, and the middle level also is a very important level. Always remember that the middle level between 1.618 and 2.618, and the middle level between 2.6 and 3.6 is also a very important level. All of these levels are important. 4.2, 3.6, 2.6 are also important, and the levels between them are also important. So this is the first. And for one more confirmation, I drew another Fibonacci of this doji candle. Again I'm drawing this towards a bearish right over here. So this was just a small analysis just for my confirmation only. And so you can clearly see two levels are over here. 1.618 level is here, and this small 1.6 level is over here. So for me, my stop loss was above $1.618 level, and this was my stop loss at $40.3. and my take profit, obviously, well, my first take profit was over here $36.8, which you can clearly see has been met successfully, and I did book some profits. My next take profit is over here $35.8. Let's see if the price of crude oil comes down here. Most of the profits I have already booked here, and my stop loss is at its break-even price. So even if this trade goes against me, I'll just end up in profits only. Overall, this is a 1:3 risk to reward trade. So I hope you understand why I took this trade. And there are no running trades as of now except this one, but obviously this is a personal trade and I did not inform you guys on any of my social media. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'm not taking any new trades either in crude or in crypto as of now, and not in silver and gold as well. Talking about gold at the end, and right now nothing in gold, because if you have watched my previous videos, you already know that I only will take, personally I will only enter in a long or short position in gold if the price comes near my level. It's so obvious, and as of now the price of gold is near its all-time high, but sideways market only, nothing much. Maybe it can pump towards the upside in the future, maybe it can dump, but as of now I'm not taking any trade. It is in middle of nowhere, so for me it is better to not take any trade in gold. I will wait for the price to either be overvalued, to pump towards the upside very incessantly, very rapidly, so that I can enter in a short position, or maybe the price can dump near my support levels, maybe this level or maybe this, depends on the confirmation and the confluence I get at that moment. But as of now I'm not taking any trade in gold as well. So yeah, this is my analysis on gold, silver and crude oil, overall commodity markets. And personally I'm not in any trade right now except the silver one, which is obviously, as I said, personal trade for me. So yes guys, this is it for today's video. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to help you guys out in this video. And yeah, this is pretty much it in today's video. Nothing much. I'm not in any trades right now except for silver. I'm not taking any trade in gold or crude oil. I did take a trade in crude oil which ended up in break even and a little bit profits only. So yeah, this is pretty much it, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.